So I'm soon realizing that I really need to get my thinking cap on for this one. This is like, this is like heaven. The number of just moss covered live oaks. But it's also absolute chaos, and this is going to be really difficult to get a good composition.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road.
So that first place I stopped, I was having so much trouble finding anything. I don't know if my brain's just not working or I just couldn't get it to work. So I drove a little further up the road, and I just passed this absolutely massive, gnarly looking tree. So I'm just gonna walk back here, and I think I can definitely get something from this.
And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine.
So this is the tree I was talking about, this just enormous live oak, and it just has so many branches. It's like an octopus, like all these arms coming out, and they almost feel like they're giving you a hug right here, like it is just engulfing you. I'm super excited about this. The light is so soft right now. The sun is up pretty high, but we just have this layer of clouds. It's just like a giant softbox. There's so many options. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is so cool though. Alright. So my first composition here is a pretty simple one. I just wanted, like I was talking about before, I wanted to really get those kind of arms of the tree just really wrapping around me and feel like you're just really diving into this tree and it's just engulfing you. One thing I do want to mention that I've done here is when I first got in there, I was up pretty close and shooting pretty wide. I got my 24-70 on. And when you're up close and wide, even though you're including about the same amount of tree that I am now, you actually bring a lot more sky into play. And the sky right now, like I said, is pretty cloudy, and it really draws, they're kind of bright spots, and it really draws the attention away from the tree. Whereas right now, when I come back and I'm out fully at 70 right now, it really kind of compresses the scene, and I just get woods and greenery behind the tree. And I think that's really going to work and make it a little bit more mystical looking. So yeah, I'll take this shot now and I'll put it on the screen, and you can see how it turned out.
Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
So I just stumbled upon this amazing road, kind of sandy road that goes through this lot, kind of like a live oak tunnel. It's absolutely stunning, and I'm really just gonna walk down here as far as it goes. And I'm kind of looking for spots where the light isn't really coming through. The light's not really coming through the branches too much. So I kind of want it to just be absolutely solid, dense green with these live oak arms just kind of entangled, hanging over the road. I think it's going to be really cool, but it's going to be a simple composition. I'll be out at 70 again just because I want that nice lens compression, everything to be in a nice kind of compact plane. But I'm gonna take a lot of shots and I'll see which one's best, and I'll post a few of them probably. So hope you like them.
I met a young man, searching for glory.
So I do have one more location that I want to try, but then that'll probably do it. So far so good. I think I probably ended up with some good shots, and I'm hopeful that this last location will give me something a little different with these live oaks, maybe a little bit less dense of a forest, but either way I think it'll be cool.
Wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road.
So right now I'm just kind of walking down this super impressive oak avenue, and I'm just kind of looking for that final composition of the day. I think there's got to be something here. I'm having the same problem with it being a little complicated, a little chaotic, but I think I can get something. I'm just going to keep working at it until I do. So I think I finally got a composition that I kind of like here. I'm just going to walk through it really quick. So the first important thing to me is this larger tree here that's framing the image. And it also kind of, this curve walks you kind of from the foreground to the background. I also like this this kind of pathway between the bushes leading you back here. And obviously, kind of the winner of the image, I think, is these arms coming down. Those are amazing. These just gnarly looking arms. As well as, obviously, how can you not like all that moss hanging off the branches? So I'm fairly happy with this one. I'll put it up on the screen now. Let me know what you think.
When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up, you'll...
So I think that'll do it for this one. I had so much fun just kind of exploring these live oaks. Definitely complicated, definitely difficult to photograph, but woodland scenes are probably my favorite. One of my favorite things to photograph in landscape photography. It's just so complicated and it really makes you think. And it's really satisfying when you come away with a good composition. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that episode. And if you did, please consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all again soon. Stay safe. Bye.
I know you've got questions on your mind.